What's up guys, Liam here for a second video on my rambling channel, and this one is a video I mentioned in the introduction video, and it is about my weight loss progress so far, I guess we'll call it, because obviously you guys don't know anything about me or anything about my weight loss so far, so I'll let you know at what point I am at now, and then you can see my progress through on the coming days, weeks, months, years, whatever. So yeah, basically I started dieting or trying to get into shape at the start of June, because that's kind of around the time I finished my first year of university, a 4-year course, and it's kind of just felt like the right time to start, not being as busy with uni work. And since June, it's now the 10th of September, and I've lost 3 stone in total. I don't really want to say what my weight is now. It's still a lot. I've still got a lot of work to do. This is only the beginning. I do know that. But there's progress there, and then when you start to feel the difference and see the difference, you really do get motivated on to do more. Today is actually my day off. I've been in the gym the past 3 days, working my arse off. I know this doesn't mean too much, but I was reading about how if you're trying to lose weight or trying to get fitter or whatever, you should walk at least 10,000 steps a day. Well, I've been walking 16,000 for the past 3 days, and that doesn't include what I've been doing on the treadmills in the gym. So it's been going quite well. Diet's going alright as well. Usually how my day goes is I wake up around, this is when I've been off university, we'll see how it changes when I go back. But I've been usually waking up around 10, half 10, just chilling in the morning, do whatever I want, play a bit of Xbox, play some Football Manager, whatever. Then head down to the gym around 12 o'clock, 12 till 1, in between that time. I'll usually go to the gym for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Obviously with that time there's going to be breaks in between whatever cardio you're doing. Whether it be just short 30-second breaks or breaks in between sets on the weights. So I've got a decent routine planned out for when I go. I usually go down, do about half an hour, 40 minutes of cardio. Then I move on to the resistance machines, which, if you don't know, they're kind of the machines where the weights are fixed in place. They're not free weights like barbells or dumbbells or squat racks. Well, not squat racks, squatting with some barbells, and obviously you have the squat rack. Resistance machines is more, you don't have to. It doesn't rely on core strength as much, and it's basically kind of, if you want to get into using free weights more, starting off on resistance machines is probably the best way to do it. So I use resistance machines probably for about half an hour. There's 8 different machines. I do two sets of 12 on each machine at about 80 to 85% of my max, of my 1 rep max, and do slow reps. So really, by the time you get into the 10, 11, 12 rep, your arms or your legs, whatever you're trying to focus on, are really starting to burn up, and you can really feel it. So I do that, then I go back into cardio for another half an hour. Usually I go on to treadmill for 10 minutes, mix of fast walk and jogging, usually around a minute to a minute and a half of jogging, because that's, after a minute I start to get really tired, so a minute and a half is really pushing it for me. And then about a 2.5 minute walk, fast pace. It's not like I'm just strolling and just trying to catch my breath back. It is quite fast paced, or at least like a brisk walk. Then I'll go on to the bike for a bit, and then the cross trainer, which is good if you're someone like, sorry about that. It's good if you're someone like me who's got quite bad knees from what I used to weigh. They're starting to get a lot better now, but they're not perfect. But yeah, I do half an hour more cardio. Then I go back on resistance machines, use the 8 machines again. Again, I'll do 2 sets of 12 reps on each machine. And then I'll finish off with about 10 minutes of cardio just on a bike or walking on the treadmill at a brisk pace, just to, not necessarily cool down, but just do one more thing. Then I'll either, because at the gym I'm at, it's quite a small gym, it's just a local one. It's got a small sauna there, so I'll sometimes go in that if it's not being used for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I'll walk back. On my way back, I'll buy any kind of food that I need, because where I live there's no shops. Where the gym is, there are, so obviously I'll walk there and back. I'll pick up some, fresh veg like broccoli and cauliflower is kind of what I like. Some potatoes as well, which is what I've been eating. I know they're not the best, but there's a lot more worse things you can be eating, and I really do enjoy them. And I don't have too much. I have about 250 grams of potatoes. So you can buy a kilogram bag for £1, or in American money that's probably about $1.50, $1.70, something around that. So that's not too bad. So I usually, for my diet, I don't really have breakfast. I have a lunch, or I usually have bacon medallions, which is where, with bacon, you kind of have like the large kind of circular part and then like the tail coming off it. I don't really know what it's called, like the really fatty bit coming off the end. Well, basically, bacon medallions is just a circular bit of bacon with no fat on. So it's just as good as bacon, there's just little fat on it. And I usually have that with 2 or 3 egg whites scrambled, with a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's usually my lunch. Obviously drink loads of water. Then depending on how I'm feeling, I'll have a protein shake in between my lunch and my dinner. And then for my tea, I'll usually have a turkey breast or chicken, one piece of turkey breast, chicken breast, with a bit of seasoning on it that I buy from a site called musclefood.com. I'll actually leave my referral code in the description if you want to get a discount. I'm sure you get, if you use the code once you've finished ordering, you get a free kilogram of chicken, so that's really good. And yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. So I have a bit of turkey or chicken with 250 grams of potatoes, and then about 200 grams of broccoli and cauliflower, usually steamed or boiled, and just a little bit of salt and pepper on that for my dinner. Obviously, as I mentioned, a lot of water during that as well. So that's how my diet's been going. That's around makes me eat around 1,200 calories, and I burn around 1,000. So that's a 200 calorie difference. So yeah, it's been going quite well on that front. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to be doing. I am going to be trying to improve it, and obviously get fitter and do more and eat better as time goes on. But yeah, if you're doing the same, like if you're trying to lose weight, or you've lost weight, or you're in the middle of dieting, or whatever step you are on of weight loss, whether you're just looking at it and considering doing it, you need to do it and you're not ready to get started yet, or you've actually finished it, or you're during it, whatever, just leave any tips or pieces of information in the comments below. Mention like where you're from, or your age as well, because obviously your age is going to be a factor for how much you can do and how well you're going to be feeling. So yeah, please do leave some tips and advice in the comments below. Help each other out. That's what these weight loss videos anyway are going to be for. So yeah, please do that. Also, please like this video and do subscribe for more weight loss rambling videos. And I'll hopefully see you guys very soon.